Hi everyone, welcome to the Celebrity Diaries. In this video, we will disentangle the secret of Doc Shaw's character, laying out a representation of a man whose impact went a long way past simple material abundance. Laramie Doc Shaw, the complex American rapper and entertainer, orders consideration not just for his certain ability yet, in addition for his critical depiction of Malik Pay in Tyler Perry's famous series Place of Torment, with a managed cost of total assets of $800,000 as of April 2024. Shaw's excursion from humble starting points to TV fame is a demonstration of his devotion, and what's more, ability inside the rambling account of Place of Agony. Malik Pay, brought to life by Shaw, arises as a focal figure, showing up in a stunning 233 episodes, spanning from 2006 to 2023. Malik's personality is a rich embroidery of appeal, mind, and energetic force, exemplifying the embodiment of youth inside the confining yet once-in-a-while turbulent relational peculiarity, notwithstanding his young abundance. Malik explores the difficulties of adolescence with a sharp keenness and a fast sense of humor, charming himself to watchers through his interesting battles and wins, from wrestling with the intricacies of youthful love to standing up to scholastic tensions. Malik's venture is a mirror to the all-inclusive encounters of growing up, yet in the midst of the hardships, Malik stays a guide of light, imbuing the series with a snapshot of lighthearted elements and levity. His irresistible enthusiasm and his fun-loving jokes act as an invigorating respite from the frequently significant subjects investigated inside the show by depicting Malik Pay. Shay amazingly catches the essence of youth and brightness, resonating with crowds who see themselves reflected in his personality's process through Shaw's nuanced execution. Malik arises as a fan most loved, leaving a permanent mark on the tradition of Place of Agony. Doc Shaw, the skilled entertainer brought into the world on April 24, 1992, hails from Atlanta, Georgia, where his excursion into the universe of amusement started with humble roots indeed. Even as a kid, Shaw showed a whiz flair for performing, showing up on paper promotions and TV ads, a demonstration of his initial fitness for the art growing up as the lone kid of Larry and Tammy Shaw. Doc's way to fame was not without its difficulties. Misfortune struck from the get-go in his existence with the deficiency of his dad in a staggering auto crash in 1994, notwithstanding, in spite of the gigantic melancholy. Furthermore, difficulty Shaw stayed undaunted in his quest for a lifelong act of respecting his dad's heritage. Through his own devotion and assurance in the 2006 vocation, Shaw's vocation soars when he lands the job of Malik Payne in the famous TBS sitcom Tyler Perry's Place of Torment, as Malik shot enchanted crowds with his mind and humor, frequently thinking of himself as entertaining difficulties. Throughout the series, Malik's personality developed from a naughty teen to a youthful man presently exploring the intricacies of adulthood, including becoming a dad by the 10th season. Shaw's abilities broaden past the little screen, as proven by his appearance as a moderator at the 39th Annual NAACP Picture Grants in 2008, featured his developing noticeable quality inside media outlets, progressing flawlessly to the Disney Channel. Shaw joined the cast of The Sweet Life on Deck for its subsequent season, appearing in the episode Roomies circulated on October 16, 2009. In this job, Shaw depicted Marcus Minimal, a previous Grammy Grant champ, confronting the result of his vocation's defeat. His stretch on the show closed in August 2010, denoting the end of his personality's circular segment, proceeding with his accomplishment on Disney XD. Shaw starred and Match of Rulers, close by Mitchell Musso from Hannah Montana. Distinction: Shaw not only acted but also exhibited his melodic gifts, lending his voice to the show's subject melody, Top of the World, which debuted on Radio Disney on September 10, 2010, through his assorted jobs and certain appeal. Doc Shaw has hardened his status as a darling figure in media outlets, dazzling crowds with his dynamic exhibitions across TV stages. Next, we welcome you to investigate his home, currently a condo in Atlanta, Georgia. Doc Shaw, known for his acting ability, as of late left on another part of his life by moving out of his loved one's home in Atlanta, Georgia, to seek after his vocation freely. His new home is an enchanting condo settled in the desired Nursery Slopes area, offering a comfortable retreat in the midst of The clamoring city, arranged in the curious 55-delm high-rise Shaw's stomach muscle boat, oozes warmth and character spreading over 1,076 square. The loft flaunts 2 rooms and 1 restroom, giving adequate a space for solace and unwinding after entering. Visitors are welcomed by a confidential screened patio, neglecting a fastidiously finished patio, offering a peaceful spot for loosening up following a monotonous day inside. The loft charms with its unique hardwood floors, rich moldings, and picture racks, inspiring a feeling of immortal enchant. The extensive yet personal living room consistently changes into a as-of-late repaired kitchen and breakfast region, ideal for getting a charge out of easygoing dinners or engaging visitors. Down the lobby, 2 liberally estimated rooms offer serenity and protection, each embellished with very much designated wardrobes to oblige Shaw's assets. The remodeled washroom max boosts space with extra cabinetry and a vanity, improving both usefulness and style. Accommodation is key in 55-del mode, with private off-road parking and a secure extra room included for the inhabitants' genuine serenity. The mind-boggling bragging of a complete 16 condos is settled along a calm road, only 1 traffic light away from Peachtree Road, offering simple access to the heart of Buckhead's dynamic feasting, shopping, and diversion scene. Occupants of nursery slopes partake in the noteworthy fascinate of the neighborhood, with nearby parks, jungle gyms, pools, and, furthermore, schools within strolling distance. Shaw's choice to call this pleasant nearby home mirrors his appreciation for both solace and accommodation, setting the stage for another section of development and outcome in his profession. Altruism. Despite the fact that Doc Shaw generally prefers to stay under the radar, but he still partakes in virtual entertainment stages, particularly Instagram, with a great following of almost 50,000 supporters. Shaw's Instagram page @DoShaw on his Instagram, Shaw shares not just photographs, but also persuasive statements that motivate and inspire his devotees. His page has turned into a stage for spreading inspiration and support, mirroring his obligation to individual development and prosperity. Past sharing brief looks at his own life, Shaw additionally utilizes his web-based entertainment presence to advance charitable causes that close his heart, while explicit causes he upholds are not referenced in this passage. Shaw's devotion to having an effect sparkles through his dynamic commitment to magnanimous undertakings. Past the fabulousness of Hollywood, Shaw channels his energy into charitable undertakings, adjusting himself with a few associations devoted to respectable purposes. One such association is Film for Harmony, a stage laid out in 2002 to use the force of film for the advancement of harmony, and worldwide, figuring out this yearly occasion unites illuminators from the Global Film People Group to celebrate films that harrow topics of harmony and resistance while additionally raising huge magnanimous assets, remarkably chiefs whose work features the human condition and human qualities are respected with examples from their effective movies exhibited during the occasion. Ion, notwithstanding his inclusion in Film for Harmony, Shaw lends his backing to the Grammy establishment, an organization established in 1989 with the purpose of propelling the appreciation and advancement of recorded music's commitments to American culture through different projects and exercises. The establishment connects with both the music industry and the overall population, highlighting critical issues, for example, music training and legacy protection, further exhibiting his obligation to altruism. Shaw is related to the Elton John Helps establishment EJAF, a worldwide charity laid out in the mid-1990s by the amazing artist Sir Elton John. Since its origin, EJAF has raised more than $225 million to subsidize creative HIV anticipation programs and give care and support administrations for people impacted by HIV. Helps overall. Shaw's association highlights his devotion to battling the shame and separation related with the sickness while pushing for exhaustive HIV anticipation and backing drives. Likewise, Shaw's association with Volunteers of America highlights his obligation to tending to lodging frailty and supporting low-income people across the U.S. By supporting this religious association, Shaw has added to its central goal of giving reasonable lodging and fundamental help administrations to those in need. Besides, Shaw Help for the American Starting Point for Equivalent Privileges features his promotion for equivalent freedoms. What's more, civil rights through his sponsorship of lawful difficulties like Perry versus Schwarzenegger. Shaw plays had an impact on propelling marriage segregation, confirming his confidence in uniformity under the law for all Americans. Ultimately, Shaw expands his altruistic reach to Caldwell Kids, a UK-based not-for-profit devoted to helping kids with unique requirements by giving clinical treatment, particular hardware, and end-of-life care. Since its foundation in 1999, Caldwell Youngsters has made a significant influence, conveying north of 2,000 gifts to families with impaired kids, confirming. Thanks for watching this video.